Hi everyone. See, we already discussed about what is an event mesh. Okay, in the old the event mesh we discussed like event mesh is something like it has a pub and a sub concept, which will be a publisher and a subscriber. And also we know that event mesh is something like event driven. It will be real time. We already discussed these points, and here we can see advanced event mesh basic concepts, how what is exactly the event mesh, how it will look like, the events will be processed, basic understanding we can able to know from this PPT. Okay, so here in this slide you can see that most of the event driven architecture as a business technology platform, we have the strategies of advanced event mesh, like how you can configure the pub and sub in the event mesh. And here you can see the main points we will discuss in this slide, like a core architecture. In the architecture, we can see the events and messages, and also the topics and what is the protocol we use. Those things we will discuss. And message delivery mechanisms, how the messages will be delivered. Is it a direct message or guaranteed message? This is the 2 points we will discuss. And queue management, there is a queue management. We have exclusive, non-exclusive queue access types for advanced event mesh. Those things also we will discuss. And we can filter the message and route the message. Like filtering we can do depending on the particular topic of the message, and routing also we can do, like we can route the particular message to the particular consumer only. Okay, and here the broker is a communication hub. Generally, the communication hub broker will maintain as a mediator in between the publisher and the subscriber. So generally, the broker functions as a middleware, and it will facilitates the transmission of the produced messages in between the two people, like producer and subscriber. And also, in that concept we can see that this particular event is having every message has some is in cloud. We know that the basic concept of the event message is having a structure, like it has a header may have the destination, that means the topic, what topic it is having. Correlation, it will be the correlation ID, and then it will be the message number, ID number, and delivery mode, and the properties, it will have the what type of message it will be, and the body will have the data, what you can say, the payload, we can say. Okay, so header, it is the destination, correlation ID, message details, property, custom tracking elements, body, actual payload. So these are the main things which mainly we can focus it on the event mesh. And also the event presentation changes of the system, it has a sales order creation, we can create a order, we can update the order blocking, order releasing. So these are the different events. Okay, so an event is a change of the state which occurred in the S4 HANA system. Okay, and then let us see what is the topic of architecture classification system. Generally, this publisher will publish a message and it will be moved, and the subscribers will be consumed. So the every subscriber will consume according to its topic. So the topic engineering will be very important in the creating the message pub and sub concept. Okay, and the topic classification information is the routine appropriate consumer as well as a designed topic culture. So only the topic culture can facilitate understanding the message content, enables efficient filtering. So only a particular message will be delivered, not all the messages. Follow the hierarchical organization. So it will follow the hierarchical organizations while delivering the message in the pub and sub classification. Here you can see the protocols what we used in the event mesh, advanced event mesh. We already discussed these protocols before, but we can see go through as a, this is basic protocol SMF. It is a Solans message format. That is a Solans protocol that will be used because the advanced event mesh which will be configured in the Solans platform. AMQP, that is advanced message queuing protocol. This is also one of the queuing protocol which will be used for the in the cloud message integration. And also we have MQTT, that is message queuing telemetry transport. This is the one of the protocol where you can use it for the integration of the IBM WebSphere, and also even you can use the other third party tools to the cloud integration and even S4 also. RESTful API services, that is also one of the protocol we used. And the language and flexibility, we have the seamless connection applications. Python you can use to create the script in Node.js, Java, and other languages also we can use for the API scripting in the language. So you can see this is Solence diagram here. That are the support to AMQP, and also the AMQP and MQTT, and also the RESTful and the direct messages are reliable to delivery. So the delivery will be confirmed by publisher sends this particular data, and also its subscriber will receive the data. Okay, and it is a event driven mechanism. So key characters reliable but not guaranteed in the messages. It is direct message may not be delivery, no guarantee, no setup required for the broker, no persistence if consumer disconnects. Generally, if consumer is disconnected, then there is no persistence. Okay, for example, there are two types of messages we will discuss in the another slide. I will explain you what is this meaning of the delivery and non-delivery requirements. And use cases are real-time dashboards, monitoring systems. These are all monitoring. We can do everything are feasible in the cloud system integration. Guaranteed messages, you can see this point. A guaranteed message, when you want to guarantee all the messages will be delivered by the consumer. So generally the consumer will be published, the particular message will be published, and the consumer will be receiving that message. And guaranteed messages means the topic, particular topic is subscribed, it will go to the corresponding endpoint in the queue. Okay, and broker operates the broker operates a basis in between the publisher and the subscriber. Okay, and also the acknowledgement that will be received in the particular pub and sub model. Here, this is the slide we already gone through the discussion. And main point is there are 2 points here, that is called exclusive, non-exclusive modes of the event-driven mechanism. Exclusive mode. Exclusive means if you are sending the message will be published by the publisher, and the subscriber will be subscribing the message, and then there are in this queue there is a exclusive message. Okay, so exclusive message generally has the feasibility, and you can say that um, the particular consumer will receive the message. And non in the exclusive mode, what happens, the first consumer connects your queue, okay, will receive the messages. It connects and receive the messages. Second one acts as a standby to the consumer waiting for the turn. Suppose the two people are trying to consume the message. If the first one is consumed the message, then the first one will disconnect the message broker. That means the connection will be broken with the first consumer. Then only the message will go to the second consumer. Otherwise, it won't go to the second consumer in case of exclusive mode. If it is a non-exclusive mode, non-exclusive means something like it will be event driven, like automatically the message will be processed multiple subscribers. So there is no disconnection mechanism processor. So the messages will be no guarantee in the non-exclusive mode. In exclusive mode, it will be deliverable guarantee. And you can see this publisher sends these topics. For example, see sales order created. So that is one of the event happened in the S4HANA system. For example, sales order updated. That is another event. Sales order blocked, released, created, and updated. You can see this particular topic is created as a business suite. First one is the business suite, that is the domain name, and then the action verb, that is sales. So what is the action verb here? That is sales. Sales order, what is that topic? Versioning. So this is the sales order, and then topic versioning and some properties representing the sales organization. And distribution channel. So what is the distribution channel here? Created. and then division and version. So V1 is the version, BR01 10 1, that is the division. So the first consumer subscribed to the topic a business sales order created V1 BR01 and 10 1 will receive only the sales order created events related to sales organization BR01. So he will receive only BR01 only. He may not going to receive the US01. Okay. So this distributed channel 10 and division is 0 1. So whatever the numbers 10 and 1, those things only the particular consumer will receive. Guaranteed messages persistent delivery. So generally the guaranteed messages have persistent delivery. You can see the diagram here. The topic will be consumed by the subscriber. Okay, subscriber will receive the message guarantee. Messages are the first stored on the broker briefly delivery, assuming that it won't even if consumers are temporarily unavailable. Acknowledgement system is there. There is a consumers must acknowledge the successful processing if the processing of the NAC, and also the messages will be acknowledged by the system. This all go in the first in first out model. Messages delivered, order delivery, published, maintained sequence is in the FIFO method. Okay, first in first out. Whatever first comes in, it will go to the corresponding subscriber. And queue management system access types, we already discussed exclusive, non-exclusive mode. Exclusive mode, the messages will be sent to the particular message subscribed person. Once this is disconnected, the connection, then only it will go to the second connected consumer. Message will pass to the second connected consumer. So if the message is not if it is exclusive mode, the particular subscriber to be disconnected to get the message by the second consumer. In case of non-exclusive mode, the message will be sent to the by the publisher, and it will be accepted by the multiple subscribers at a time. It is a round robin message system. You can say it is a round robin message system. You can say load balancing. It is called a load balancing. Multiple consumers at a time it will send 100 messages or 200 messages, also multiple consumers. If it is called non-exclusive mode, it is as through output processing capacity, cannot guarantee the sequential processing. So there is no guarantee on sequential processing in the non-exclusive mode. If it is exclusive mode, you can say first connected to the consumer receiver message, additional consumers are standby, guaranteed correct processing of the order of the messages will be